Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft, and today we're back on the 2B2T Museum. And for today's episode I'm going to take you for a tour of Beefy Town. I'll just fly over here. As you can see, it's quite a nice place. I mean, I haven't been able to find any history on this base, unfortunately. So I just have to go off my impressions, unfortunately. It's got some kind of floating garden thing. I mean, that's the thing, there's so much history in this server, but for the most part you're not really going to find, unless you know someone who was either there or has taken part in these sort of things, I don't know, like Off-topia or something, you're not really going to know much about these sort of places. Anyway, I've got some kind of like skull island thing. And I fell through the ice, didn't I? And let's just fly over here, it's more interesting that way. Certainly an interesting build. I mean, obviously there's burning netherrack under there. And let's come up here and into the building itself. Skull base. Yeah, I guess Off-topia has been here. But anyway. Skull base is part of... I'll admit, the Beefy Town name is just whatever is what the warp's called on the museum, so that's what you can use to find it if you get on here. It's quite a decent sized base actually. I mean, with the amount of redstone and everything in it suggests that a lot of work went into it. Crafting rooms, a forge area. Don't know what that is. Anyway, with 2B2T on the temp map, I'm staying well away from it. And I'm certainly looking for a place to build a base of my own. So maybe one day something built by me will show up. But that'll probably be a long time in the future, especially as I have a job now. And I mean, pretty much all the uploads in the last week are stuff that I recorded up until last Wednesday. Alright, so that's just a decorative thing. Anyway, let's go up here. I actually haven't looked inside these buildings yet, so it's all quite new to me. So bunks and... yeah, it's like, I guess, like a bunk room or something. I'm not actually sure if the beds work that way, but... how the hell did I just... some kind of, I don't know, animal spawner of some kind. I don't know what that one is. Anyway, we'll just fly back up here because I do want to see where this goes, and we're sort of getting higher and higher up in the building. I think we're up near the ceiling now. And let's go out onto the roof. Okay, so there's a roof garden and near the wart. Actually, this is a really impressive build. It must have taken a lot of time. But it's only a small part of the space. Let's see, where else will I go? There's a level I don't think I actually had a look at that. Oh, it's sort of like a attic space. And it hasn't been rebuilt yet. Or it was always like that. Anyway, now that we're finished with the rooftop garden, I guess that was another island used for resources. Yeah, it's just more whatever caused those islands, like some kind of era, like chunk generation era. Anyway, enough of that, there's a lot more to go over here. Alright. I guess that means I have the server to myself now. Anyway, you got this massive construction up there to some flying islands. And Oh, I'll have to come back to that in a minute. And then you have this, as you see, it's like a, what do you call it, a minecart track. Of course, on the server I haven't figured out how to use the minecarts yet. And I do have to wonder just how many people it took to build this, or, well, one very determined person a lot of time. Anyway, top of the hill, you come up into this area here, you have some more construction. It's all pretty distinctive, but I think some of it hasn't been repaired yet, or was just simply never finished. The Tudor. It's not the most inviting of places, although I get a feeling it either wasn't finished or has been griefed. As what often happens with bases on 2B2T. Yeah, I'm wondering if Beefy Town hasn't been fully rebuilt yet. As a lot of the times, if they don't have it, they don't rebuild a place if they don't have any detailed pictures. Temple ruins, so I think that's supposed to look like that. Enchanting room. Anyway, garden area that's built into the greenhouse. So, it's a bit strange to have animals in your greenhouse, but alright. That's some lighting area, and let's see, we'll just come over here and check out these things before I go check out that tunnel, although I have no idea where it actually goes. See, residence, from 2014, so yeah, this is pretty old. And I guess being like 41,000 or so out from... Really? That's more like it. 41,000 out from spawn probably means this place is a cratered ruin by now. It's sort of the price of building like these days. To be safe for any reasonable amount of time, you need to be at least 100k out. If you want to last more than a year or two, maybe 500k, and preferably at least 20-30k off a main route. That's just why I haven't built a base for my own, because I just haven't gotten that far out. You House of Watermelons. And then finally we go over here to this very disco looking place. Brew house. Emerald Cottage. Yeah, I get someone was having a bit of fun with this. I really should do a build like this one day. I think I would go for something a little bit... Alright, let's come down here and follow this route. I guess it goes to that construction over there, so we'll just fly along and see where this goes. At least we have a decent length video, but then this is a reasonably substantial base. Alright. And yeah, I get a feeling this was never finished. 2016. So yeah, so at least someone was building this in 2016, although it looks like they never finished it. I'm assuming the base was either found or griefed, or in other ways given a reason to be abandoned. So I guess that'll be all for this tour of Beefy Town, as there isn't really anything else to look at. So thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on the 2B2T Museum in Minecraft.